Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about something that can change your life. Not tomorrow, not next week, but starting today. We're standing at the gateway of a brand new year, a fresh start, a clean slate. And what you do with this opportunity, well, that's entirely up to you. As the great Jim Rohn would say, your life doesn't get better by chance, it gets better by change. So today, I'm giving you 10 rules that will set your life on a whole new trajectory. These rules are not just ideas, they are principles. Principles that, if applied, will transform your results, your habits, and your future. Taking responsibility for your life is one of the most transformative decisions you can make. It's not always easy, but it's the foundation upon which every great accomplishment is built. Imagine standing at a crossroads where you can either choose to blame external factors for your situation or take complete ownership of it. Choosing the latter is what separates those who succeed from those who don't. When you take responsibility, you declare that you are in control of your destiny, regardless of your past, your circumstances, or what anyone else has done to you. It's tempting to point fingers, isn't it? To say, I'm in this situation because of my boss, my partner, the economy, or even my upbringing, but here's the truth: as long as you're blaming others, you're giving away your power. You're allowing external factors to dictate your life. Taking responsibility means no more excuses. It means understanding that while you may not control everything that happens to you, you always control how you respond. And in that response lies your power to shape your future. When you take responsibility, you shift from being a victim to being a creator. You stop waiting for someone else to rescue you or for circumstances to improve. Instead, you take action. You start asking empowering questions like, what can I do to change this? Or how can I turn this situation into an opportunity? Taking responsibility doesn't mean blaming yourself for everything that goes wrong. It means accepting that you have the ability to influence your outcomes. It's about looking at your current situation and saying, this is where I am, and it's up to me to decide where I go from here. The moment you embrace responsibility, your mindset changes. You begin to see challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. You stop seeing yourself as a passive participant in life, and instead become an active creator of your own reality. Think about it, every choice you've made has led you to where you are today. And every choice you make moving forward will determine your future. That's a powerful realization. It's not always comfortable, but it's liberating. Taking responsibility also means being honest with yourself. It requires you to take a hard look at your habits, your decisions, and your actions. Are they aligned with the life you want to create? If not, what are you willing to change? Change begins with awareness, and awareness begins with responsibility. Now let's talk about goals. Setting crystal clear goals is the natural next step once you've taken responsibility for your life. Why? Because taking responsibility gives you the power to create change, and goals give you the direction. Without clear goals, you're like a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly and hoping the current takes you somewhere good. But hope is not a strategy. Goals are. A clear goal is like a destination on a map. It gives you something to aim for, something to work toward. And the more specific your goal, the easier it is to create a plan to achieve it. Vague goals lead to vague results. Saying, I want to be successful or I want to be happy is not enough. What does success look like for you? What does happiness feel like? Get specific. For example, if your goal is financial independence, define what that means. Is it earning a certain amount of money per year? Is it having a specific amount of savings or investments? The more detailed you are, the clearer your path becomes. Writing down your goals is also crucial. A goal that isn't written down is just a wish. When you write it down, it becomes tangible. It's no longer just an idea floating around in your head. It's a commitment. Once you set a clear goal, the next step is to break it down into smaller, manageable steps. A big goal can feel overwhelming, but when you break it down, it becomes achievable. For instance, if your goal is to write a book, start with a daily word count. If your goal is to lose weight, focus on one meal or one workout at a time. Small steps, consistently taken, lead to big results. Clear goals also give you focus. In a world full of distractions, focus is your greatest asset. When you know exactly what you want, it's easier to say no to the things that don't align with your goals. It's easier to stay motivated because you have a clear vision of what you're working toward. One of the most powerful aspects of setting clear goals is that it activates your mind's natural ability to seek solutions. When you set a goal and commit to it, your subconscious mind starts looking for opportunities and ideas to help you achieve it. It's like tuning your brain to a specific frequency. Suddenly, you start noticing things that were always there but didn't seem relevant before. Setting clear goals also builds confidence. Every time you achieve a goal, no matter how small, you prove to yourself that you're capable. Success builds upon success. It creates momentum. And the more momentum you have, the easier it is to keep moving forward. Goals are not just about achieving external results. They're also about who you become in the process. The discipline, focus, and resilience you develop while working toward your goals are just as valuable as the goals themselves. In fact, they're what will carry you forward to even greater achievements. Taking responsibility and setting clear goals are two sides of the same coin. Responsibility gives you the power to create change, and goals give you the direction. Together, they form the foundation for a life of purpose, achievement, and fulfillment. The question is, are you ready to take responsibility and set clear goals for 2025? If you are, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Working on yourself daily is the ultimate commitment to your growth and success. Imagine if every day you became just a little bit better, minus 1% better even. Over time, those small improvements compound into extraordinary results. But here's the truth: personal growth doesn't happen by accident. It requires intention, effort, and consistency. Think about it. You are your most valuable asset. No matter what you do or where you go, your success will always be a reflection of who you are. That's why investing in yourself is the best investment you can make. The knowledge you gain, the skills you develop, and the mindset you cultivate will stay with you forever, empowering you to achieve more and overcome challenges. Start by asking yourself, what kind of person do I need to become to achieve the life I desire? If you want to be a leader, develop leadership skills. If you want financial success, learn about money management and wealth creation. If you want to improve your relationships, work on your communication and emotional intelligence. Growth is not about being perfect, it's about being better than you were yesterday. One of the most effective ways to work on yourself is by reading. Books are like conversations with the greatest minds in history. They give you access to ideas, strategies, and perspectives that can transform your thinking. Make reading a daily habit, even if it's just for 15 minutes. Choose books that align with your goals and interests. If you're unsure where to start, focus on personal development, biographies of successful people, or books that teach practical skills. Learning doesn't stop with reading. Attend seminars, workshops, or online courses. Surround yourself with people who inspire you to grow. Join communities where you can exchange ideas and learn from others. Seek out mentors who can guide you and hold you accountable. The more you expose yourself to new knowledge and experiences, the more you'll expand your potential. Personal growth also involves developing good habits. Habits are the building blocks of success because they shape your daily actions, and your actions, repeated consistently, determine your outcomes. Start by identifying one habit you want to develop. It could be exercising regularly, meditating, journaling, or waking up early. Focus on building that habit until it becomes second nature, and then move on to the next one. Another crucial aspect of working on yourself is taking care of your physical and mental well-being. Your body is the vehicle that carries you through life, and your mind is the engine that drives it. Nourish your body with healthy food, stay active, and get enough sleep. At the same time, protect your mental health by practicing mindfulness, managing stress, and maintaining a positive outlook. The key to daily growth is consistency. It's not about making dramatic changes overnight. It's about showing up every day and putting in the work. There will be days when you don't feel like it, when progress seems slow, or when setbacks discourage you. But those are the days that matter most because they test your commitment. Now let's talk about guarding your time. Time is your most precious resource. Unlike money, you can't earn more of it. Once it's gone forever. Yet so many people squander their time on things that don't matter, as if they have an unlimited supply. If you want to succeed, you must treat your time with the respect it deserves. Guarding your time starts with understanding its value. Think about this: if someone offered you $1,000 for an hour of your time, would you accept? Probably. But here's the catch: every hour of your life is already worth more than money. It's an hour of your existence, an hour you'll never get back. When you start viewing your time this way, you become more intentional about how you spend it. One of the biggest threats to your time is distractions. We live in a world where distractions are everywhere: social media, emails, notifications, endless entertainment options. These distractions may seem harmless, but they add up. A few minutes here, a few minutes there, and suddenly hours of your day are gone. To guard your time, you must learn to say no. Say no to activities that don't align with your goals. Say no to people who drain your energy. Say no to obligations that don't serve your purpose. Every time you say no to something unimportant, you're saying yes to what truly matters. Time management is another essential skill for guarding your time. Plan your day with intention. Start by identifying your most important tasks, those that will have the biggest impact on your goals. Tackle those tasks first when your energy and focus are at their peak. Break your work into focused blocks of time with short breaks in between to maintain productivity. Eliminate or delegate tasks that don't require your unique skills or expertise. If you're spending time on low-value activities, you're not using your time effectively. Focus on the things that only you can do and let go of the rest. Guarding your time also means being fully present in whatever you're doing. Multitasking may seem efficient, but it often leads to reduced quality and increased stress. Instead, give your full attention to one task at a time. Whether you're working, spending time with loved ones, or relaxing, be there fully. The truth is, how you spend your time reflects your priorities. If you're constantly busy but not making progress toward your goals, it's time to reevaluate. Are you spending your time on what truly matters, or are you getting caught up in the busyness of life? Working on yourself daily and guarding your time are two practices that go hand in hand. When you dedicate time to personal growth, you're investing in your future. When you protect your time, you ensure that investment pays off. Together, they create a foundation for a life of purpose, achievement, and fulfillment. Each day presents an opportunity to grow and make progress. But those opportunities are fleeting, and once they're gone, you can't get them back. So take charge of your time. Invest it wisely. Use it to become the best version of yourself. Because when you do, you're not just changing your life, you're creating a legacy. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your life. They shape your mindset, influence your decisions, and even affect the level of success you achieve. This is why being intentional about your circle is so crucial. Imagine spending your time with people who uplift you, challenge you to grow, and push you to be better every day. Now contrast that with being surrounded by negativity, doubt, and complacency. The difference is staggering. Your environment often dictates your outcomes, and your relationships are a huge part of that environment. The saying, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with," is not just a catchy phrase, it's a reality backed by countless observations. If you're surrounded by people who are constantly striving for success, who are disciplined, and who embody the values you aspire to have, their habits and mindsets will naturally influence you. You'll start thinking bigger, working harder, and expecting more from yourself. On the other hand, if your circle is full of negativity, laziness, or mediocrity, it's only a matter of time before those traits rub off on you. Humans are social creatures, and we subconsciously mirror the behaviors and attitudes of those around us. This doesn't mean you should judge or abandon people, but it does mean you need to be discerning about who you allow to have significant influence in your life. Building a circle of winners starts with seeking out people who inspire you. Look for individuals who are doing what you want to do or who have achieved the level of success you aspire to reach. These could be mentors, peers, or even people you admire from afar. Engage with them, learn from them, and let their example motivate you. It's also important to remember that a strong network isn't just about taking, it's about giving. Be the kind of person others want in their circle. Offer support, encouragement, and value to those around you. When you uplift others, you create an environment where everyone thrives. Sometimes building a better circle means making difficult decisions. You may need to distance yourself from relationships that drain your energy or hold you back. This doesn't mean you have to cut people out of your life completely, but it does mean setting boundaries. Protect your energy and focus by limiting your time with those who don't align with your goals and values. When you surround yourself with winners, something amazing happens. Their energy becomes contagious. Their ambition sparks your ambition. Their success becomes a model for what's possible. They'll challenge you, hold you accountable, and celebrate your victories with you. In a circle of winners, you grow faster and achieve more because you're constantly being pushed to new heights. Equally important as your circle is your discipline. If surrounding yourself with winners is about external influence, discipline is about internal mastery. It's the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is what separates those who succeed from those who merely dream. Think about it. How often do you feel motivated? Probably not every day. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes, often depending on your mood or circumstances. Discipline, however, is reliable. It's the foundation that keeps you moving forward, no matter how you feel. Developing discipline starts with understanding its purpose. Discipline is not about punishing yourself or making life harder. It's about making life better. It's about aligning your actions with your goals and values, even when it's inconvenient. When you're disciplined, you're in control of your life. You're not at the mercy of distractions, temptations, or fleeting emotions. One of the best ways to build discipline is through small, consistent actions. Start with something simple, like committing to waking up at the same time every day or exercising for 10 minutes each morning. These small habits may seem insignificant, but they build momentum. Each time you follow through on a commitment to yourself, you reinforce the belief that you are capable and trustworthy. Discipline also requires setting clear boundaries. This means saying no to things that don't align with your priorities, even if they're tempting. It's about choosing the long-term reward over the short-term gratification. For example, skipping a night out to work on your business or saying no to junk food in favor of your health goals. These choices may be difficult in the moment, but they pay off in the long run. Accountability is another powerful tool for developing discipline. Share your goals with someone you trust and ask them to hold you accountable. This could be a friend, mentor, or coach. Knowing that someone else is watching your progress adds an extra layer of motivation to stay disciplined. Of course, discipline isn't about perfection. There will be times when you slip up or fall short. What matters is how you respond. Instead of beating yourself up, acknowledge the mistake, learn from it, and recommit to your goals. Discipline is not about never failing, it's about getting back on track every time you do. Over time, discipline becomes a habit, and that habit becomes a lifestyle. When you're disciplined, you're not relying on willpower alone. You've built systems and routines that make success inevitable. For example, if your goal is to eat healthier, you might plan your meals in advance and keep healthy snacks on hand. If your goal is to save money, you might set up automatic transfers to your savings account. The beauty of discipline is that it compounds. The more disciplined you are in one area of your life, the easier it becomes to apply that discipline to other areas. For instance, the focus and determination you develop through regular exercise can carry over to your career, relationships, and personal growth. Discipline is about freedom. It may seem counterintuitive, but the more disciplined you are, the more freedom you have. When you're disciplined with your time, you have the freedom to pursue your passions. When you're disciplined with your finances, you have the freedom to enjoy life without stress. When you're disciplined with your health, you have the freedom to live life to the fullest. Combining a strong circle of winners with unwavering discipline creates a powerful formula for success. Your circle inspires and supports you, while your discipline keeps you focused and consistent. Together, they form the foundation for a life of purpose, achievement, and fulfillment. Success is not a solitary journey. It's built on the relationships you cultivate and the habits you develop. When you surround yourself with the right people and commit to disciplined action, there's no limit to what you can achieve. The question is, are you ready to take that step? If you are, the results will speak for themselves. Embracing failure is one of the most powerful lessons you can learn in life. Many people fear failure, seeing it as an endpoint, a mark of inadequacy, or a reason to stop trying. But in truth, failure is not the opposite of success, it is an integral part of it. Every great achievement, invention, or breakthrough in history has been paved with failures. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't lies in how they perceive and respond to failure. When you embrace failure, you reframe it as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. Each failure carries with it valuable lessons that can propel you forward. It reveals what doesn't work, what needs to be improved, and where your approach needs adjustment. Think of it as feedback, not defeat. Every time you fail, you gain insights you wouldn't have discovered otherwise. These lessons, when applied, bring you closer to your goals. Failure also builds resilience. The more you fail and rise again, the stronger you become. Life will inevitably throw challenges and setbacks your way, but each time you overcome them, you build the mental toughness to handle even greater obstacles. Resilience isn't about avoiding failure, it's about bouncing back stronger every time it happens. It's a skill that serves you in every area of life, from personal relationships to career pursuits. Embracing failure also frees you from the fear of making mistakes. Fear of failure often paralyzes people, stopping them from taking risks or pursuing their dreams. But when you accept that failure is a natural part of growth, you no longer see mistakes as something to be avoided at all costs. Instead, you view them as opportunities to learn and grow. This mindset shift gives you the courage to take bold actions, knowing that even if you fail, you'll emerge better equipped to succeed next time. One of the most liberating aspects of embracing failure is the realization that it doesn't define you. A failure is simply a result, not a reflection of your worth or potential. The greatest achievers understand this. They fail repeatedly, sometimes spectacularly, but they never let those failures stop them. Instead, they use them as fuel to keep going, adjusting their strategies and sharpening their focus until they achieve their goals. When you embrace failure, you also inspire others. Your willingness to take risks, learn from mistakes, and persevere shows others that failure is not something to fear. It's a powerful example that encourages those around you to pursue their own goals with courage and determination. At the same time, celebrating small wins is equally important. Life is not just about the big victories, it's about recognizing and appreciating the progress you make along the way. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a step closer to your ultimate goal. When you take the time to acknowledge these small wins, you create momentum and build confidence. Celebrating small wins isn't just about feeling good, it's a practical strategy for maintaining motivation. Big goals can often feel overwhelming, especially when the journey is long and challenging. By breaking your goal into smaller milestones and celebrating each one, You create a sense of progress and achievement. It's like climbing a mountain instead of focusing solely on the summit. You appreciate each step that brings you closer to the top. These celebrations don't have to be extravagant. It could be as simple as giving yourself a pat on the back, treating yourself to something you enjoy, or sharing your accomplishment with a friend. The act of acknowledging your progress reinforces the belief that your efforts are paying off. It reminds you that you are capable and that every small action contributes to your larger vision. Celebrating small wins also trains your brain to focus on the positive. The human mind naturally tends to dwell on what's going wrong or what still needs to be done. By consciously celebrating your successes, you shift your focus to what's working. This creates a positive feedback loop. The more you recognize your progress, the more motivated you become to keep going. In addition, celebrating small wins fosters a sense of gratitude. It's a reminder to appreciate the journey, not just the destination. Too often, people get so caught up in chasing their goals that they forget to enjoy the process. Celebrating small wins brings you back to the present moment, allowing you to savor the satisfaction of progress and growth. Combining the willingness to embrace failure with the habit of celebrating small wins creates a powerful mindset. When you're not afraid of failure, you're willing to take risks and push boundaries. And when you celebrate small wins, you stay motivated and focused on the journey. Together, these practices create a balanced approach to success, one that values both perseverance and progress. It's important to remember that failure and success are not mutually exclusive. In fact, they often coexist. Each failure brings you closer to success, and each small win builds the momentum to overcome future challenges. By embracing failure and celebrating progress, you create a cycle of growth, learning, and achievement. Failure and small wins also teach humility and perspective. Failure reminds you that you don't have all the answers, encouraging you to stay open to learning and improvement. Small wins remind you that progress is incremental, encouraging you to stay patient and persistent. Life is a journey filled with highs and lows, victories and setbacks. Embracing failure and celebrating small wins are two practices that help you navigate this journey with grace and resilience. They remind you that success is not a destination, but a continuous process of growth and learning. When you adopt this mindset, you unlock your full potential and create a life of purpose, fulfillment, and joy. Taking massive action is the cornerstone of turning dreams into reality. It's not enough to have goals, plans, or even the best intentions. What truly separates those who achieve extraordinary success from those who merely wish for it is the willingness to act decisively and relentlessly. Massive action is about going all in, pushing beyond your comfort zone, and committing to doing whatever it takes to achieve your objectives. When you take massive action, you move from the realm of passive dreaming into the realm of active creation. It's the difference between hoping for something to happen and making it happen. It requires a sense of urgency, a clear vision, and an unshakable belief in your ability to succeed. Massive action doesn't leave room for hesitation or procrastination. It demands focus, energy, and consistency. One of the key aspects of taking massive action is breaking through the barriers of fear and doubt. Often people hold themselves back because they fear failure, rejection, or the unknown. But when you commit to taking massive action, you accept that fear as part of the process. You choose to act despite the fear, understanding that courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to move forward in its presence. Massive action also involves embracing the principle of persistence. Success rarely comes overnight, and the road to achieving your goals is often filled with obstacles and setbacks. Those who take massive action don't give up when things get tough. They adapt, adjust, and keep moving forward. They understand that every setback is an opportunity to learn, grow, and refine their approach. To take massive action, you must also be willing to step outside your comfort zone. Growth and progress happen when you challenge yourself to do things you've never done before. This could mean taking on new responsibilities, reaching out to people who inspire you, or pursuing opportunities that initially seem intimidating. The more you stretch yourself, the more you expand your potential and open the door to greater possibilities. Another crucial component of massive action is maintaining a high level of intensity and focus. Half-hearted efforts yield mediocre results. When you take massive action, you give your full effort and attention to the task at hand. You prioritize what matters most, eliminate distractions, and dedicate yourself fully to your goals. This level of commitment not only accelerates your progress, but also sets you apart from others who are content with doing the bare minimum. Equally important is the willingness to measure your progress and make adjustments as needed. Taking massive action isn't about blindly working hard, it's about working smart. Regularly evaluate your results and assess whether your actions are bringing you closer to your goals. If something isn't working, be flexible enough to pivot and try a new approach. Massive action requires both determination and adaptability. Now let's turn to the power of gratitude. While massive action is about doing, gratitude is about being aware, being present, and being thankful. It's the practice of recognizing and appreciating the good in your life, no matter how big or small. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, creating a sense of abundance and contentment. Gratitude has a profound impact on your mindset and overall well-being. When you practice gratitude regularly, you train your mind to look for the positive aspects of your life. This doesn't mean ignoring challenges or difficulties, rather, it means acknowledging them while choosing to focus on the blessings that surround you. Gratitude helps you maintain a balanced perspective even in the face of adversity. One of the most powerful effects of gratitude is its ability to improve your relationships. When you express genuine appreciation for the people in your life, you strengthen your connections and create a sense of mutual respect and understanding. Whether it's a simple thank you or a heartfelt note, acts of gratitude show others that you value and cherish them. Gratitude also enhances your resilience. Life is full of ups and downs, and it's easy to get caught up in the challenges and forget the good. But when you practice gratitude, you develop the ability to find silver linings, even in difficult situations. This resilience not only helps you navigate tough times, but also empowers you to bounce back stronger and more determined. Another benefit of gratitude is its role in fostering a positive and optimistic mindset. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you naturally become more hopeful about the future. Gratitude shifts your energy from a place of lack to a place of abundance, which in turn attracts more opportunities and blessings into your life. It's a powerful cycle. The more you practice gratitude, the more you have to be grateful for. Incorporating gratitude into your daily routine doesn't require grand gestures. It's about cultivating small, consistent habits. Start each day by reflecting on 3 things you're grateful for. These could be anything from the support of a loved one to the beauty of a sunrise. Write them down in a journal or simply take a moment to appreciate them in your mind. Over time, this practice becomes a natural part of your life, shaping your perspective and attitude. Gratitude also complements massive action in a profound way. While taking massive action drives you to achieve your goals, gratitude reminds you to appreciate the journey. It helps you stay grounded and present, ensuring that you don't lose sight of what truly matters. Together, these 2 principles create a powerful balance, one that fuels your ambition while fostering a deep sense of fulfillment. When you combine massive action with gratitude, you unlock a formula for success and happiness. Massive action propels you toward your goals, while gratitude enriches your experience along the way. It's not about choosing one over the other. It's about integrating both into your life. By doing so, you create a life that is both purposeful and meaningful, a life where achievement and appreciation go hand in hand. Ultimately, success is not just about what you achieve, but also about how you feel along the way. Massive action ensures that you're constantly moving forward, making progress, and turning your dreams into reality. Gratitude ensures that you savor the journey, celebrate the wins, and find joy in the present moment. Together, they create a life that is not only successful, but also deeply rewarding. Now, here's the challenge, my friends. Don't just listen to these rules, apply them. Write them down, live by them, and watch how your life begins to change. 2025 doesn't have to be another year of wishing, waiting, and wondering. It can be the year you become unstoppable. So are you ready? Let's make 2025 the year we look back on and say that's when everything changed. Remember, success is not something you pursue, it's something you attract by becoming the person who deserves it. Let's get to work.